Hello, how are you today? It's Kathy here, and I'm joining in the 500 subscriber celebration hop that Lisa Punio is having, my scrapbook table here on YouTube, for her 500 subscriber achievement. What an amazing achievement. Well done, Lisa. I'm so excited to be part of this hop. That's an amazing achievement, 500 subscribers, something we all aim for, and she's achieved it, so well done. She asked us to follow a recipe for this hop, and we had a choice of woodgrain or mixed media, so of course I went for woodgrain. Then we had a choice of stencil or stamping, so I'm going with stenciling here, and I'm using white picket fence. My woodgrain is a navy blue that I got from a Kaisercraft range. Everyone knows I love woodgrain, so that was an obvious choice. We then have a choice of acrylic or enamel dots, but I've gone with an acrylic edition. And then we had to have a big title or lots of journaling, and I've gone with a big title. So as I said, I'm using stenciling here with picket fence. It's Distress Oxide from Tim Holtz, and I like the white on the darker colours. I'm just going to add a few extras at the top. I am using a Scrapper Sketch stencil here, which is really good from the Lisa Sikorsky. So I'll put all her details down in the box as well. This, of course, I'm using as the flat background, so I'm just going to put a white edge to it because you all know I can't cope with just the plain edge of the cardstock or the pattern paper, so I just add that to add my edging and finishing off the layout. So it was a tough choice. I like mixed media, but I really love woodgrain. So for the picture that I've chosen here of my daughter, it was better option to go with the woodgrain and build the different patterns in through all of the scrap papers that I'm using to layer up and build the design. Now I have printed a 4x8 panoramic shot here. And this was taken recently, my one and only beach visit this summer due to this ongoing illness. And I'm doing a double matting there, and all of those were scraps, so they could put me into Baby's Got Scraps, but we're here celebrating Lisa. And then I am using a mix of Kaisercraft and Vicky Burton and leftover scraps to create a grid pattern behind my photo. Now I'm going to keep that zip strip, branding strip, whatever you're calling them, and I'm going to put that to the side because I will use that on another layout at a different time. And you just saw I made a mistake there. I cut that one a little bit too short, but that's okay. It'll sit to the side because it's got a butterfly. It's got something that I want on it, and I'll use later. So I'm going to cut out this part here with the Vicky Burton's butterflies on the back, and I actually will be fussy cutting some of the butterflies there, but I wanted the apricot peachy colour because that picks up the rocks in the photo. As I always do, I tend to look at the colours in my photo to guide my paper choices, and then that lets me choose my colours and makes the photo stand out. Now the swirly paper and the geometric paper I've recently used on another layout, so as I said, they could have gone into Baby's Got Scraps, but I'm just using them here to create this layout for Lisa's hop. There are a lot of talented people playing along today. We're wishing Lisa a happy birthday as well because it's her actual birthday, and so it's a big celebration for her. You have to agree, if you've been watching any of her videos, she's very, very clever at the things that she does, and I've learnt quite a lot from her. So please go and check her out. She does have a giveaway for this. She's got a surprise for you, so go and check it out. Make sure you leave comments and a thumbs up for everybody because it's always nice to open up your YouTube and find those responses from your followers or people who have watched your video content. All right, so I'm now going to build up my layers here behind my photo, and I've got a whole range of different things, and it's about my daughter. She's just she left school, wasn't sure of what she was going to do. She'd gone through high school and done her retail certificate. She'd done her beauty certificate. She ended up doing retail, and she was working in a men's retail shop, you know, sizing suits and doing all those things. But after a while, she realised that that's not where she wanted to end up. And just recently, she signed up, and she's now the beautiful blonde with the long nails and the long lashes, a tradie. So she started her trade as, get this, a landscape gardener. So not only did she go from beauty to retail and looking glamorous every single day, to now being a tradie and living the life of a tradie. And trust me, she has adapted well to that world. Still has the long nails, still has the long lashes, still has the long blonde hair, but is loving every day of the hard physical labour. So very bizarre, but yep, and her boss have hit it off so well. So that she's on a new destination. Where that will lead her, who knows, but she's taking that next step, and I'm proud of her and glad she's doing something she wants to do. Pardon me, I'll try not to cough too many times. This cold, this whatever it is, the doctors don't even know what it is just very annoying. So I'm very sorry if I cough throughout. I'll try very hard not to. Okay, so I'm building up my title, and remember, one of the choices was to have a long title or journaling. Now, the way to do a long titling, you can see that I've got destination unknown. So what I'm doing is I'm just building on from that. And so this one, I'm using these stickers up, and I'm calling it On the Brink of a Destination Unknown. So it's a really long title. It's not one that I normally do, but I like, and it worked well for this photo and for what it was representing. So she's on the brink of a destination unknown. Now, that's the best thing about being a tradie. You never know where it's going to lead you next. And so you build up your skills, and you build up, and then you head off. And that's what I'm proud of her about. So I was going to use enamel dots, but I couldn't find any that matched. So I then found these gold acrylic shapes, which are perfect because it says acrylic shapes. So that's what I'm using. And I've got hearts, and I do 3 hearts there. And then I add in, because I'm just not happy with just that on there. It's just looking a little bit funny with those. So I'm going to add in some circles as well. Not many, just a couple, just to build up those points of interest around the page. So I have got odd acrylics, you will see there, because I had the 3 hearts and I only added 2 of the circles. So that made odd acrylics, so that was balanced. I have the 3 cluster points with the 3 butterflies, so that you are roaming around that page nice and easily with your eye. Now I'm just adding some faux stitching. I don't know about you, but I like to finish off my layouts. And sometimes in doing the process, I forget, and I look back at layouts and I think, what was I thinking? So I really like to finish off my layouts with either some faux stitching or messy borders if I haven't put a frame into it. So that's just a personal preference. Do you have one for you? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd like to know what you do to finish off your layouts. So I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out so far. There's the stenciling that met the criteria. It is on the wood grain. You can see that I have got the clusters, the long heading is there, and the acrylic pieces. So I'm pretty excited with this layout. I like the size of the photo. It's a great size photo. I think I'll use that a bit more often. And once again, congratulations, Lisa. 500 subscribers is a massive achievement, something we all aim for, and you've managed to achieve it. So well done. The playlist, as I've indicated, is down below. Go and check out, everybody. Hopefully I've done something to inspire you to get your papers out today and get a little bit creative. Thanks for watching, everybody. Here's my next recommendation for you, and happy scrapping till next time.